Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by. We're going to do a little bit more back strengthening work in bed. So as usual, I don't have any weights in my house. Today we are using black beans. It's 15 ounces, so close enough to a pound. We'll go with it. Now, the whole purpose of doing these in bed is to get our spine parallel to the ground without standing up and bending over and putting all that load on our low back, because there's no reason. So we're in bed, we've got our one weight, we're going to do one side at a time. Now, even though you're in bed, you're not all the way comfortable. We want to imagine our body like a dart, right? Energy through your feet. Imagine pulling your belly button up to your spine, and then your face is going to be buried in the bed. Or you could scooch off and look at the floor just to keep the back of your neck all nice and straight, right? So think long, strong body. Tuck your chin, make a double chin. And I know the first time out you might have to watch me, but when you do these in the future, please look at the floor. Okay, let's get going. We'll talk and work. So the first one is your basic row. And we're just going to draw the elbow up and back towards our heels, towards the ceiling, whatever makes sense to you. And we'll do about as many repetitions as you need to feel kind of tired. So the last 2 or 3, they're uncomfortable. They're kind of a struggle, but you're okay with them. All right, and then we rest. All right, we're going to call that a set of 12-ish. So if you have the right amount of weight, 12-ish should probably be a good number to shoot for. And, we'll experiment, right? It'll be different every day. Who knows? Okay, so that was our basic row. Now we're going to do the wide row. So your palm is going to face the back, right? Your knuckles are going to face the floor. And now imagine you're like a marionette. And your puppet master is just pulling your elbow high and wide. Right, so think up and out. Still pulling the belly button up to your spine, tucking your chin, make a double chin, keeping energy through your feet, and as much as you can, pinching the shoulder blades together, because this is the motor. Your arm just rides along like a whip. It's not even that important, right? Think, draw both shoulder blades together. Even though only one arm is doing the work, draw both shoulder blades together. Again, let's do 1 or 2 more. You will figure this out again as you go along with it. If you need heavier weights, if you need more repetitions, your call, right? You want those last few to be unpleasant, kind of a struggle, but not terrible, but not fun. Okay, last one. If you're doing okay, this is the big one. It's the reverse fly. So we're going to think, palm faces the ground, and you're going to spread your arm out like you're going to hug a giant tree or a giant person, whichever. Again, shoulder blades is where the motor is. That's the strength. Imagine your arm just floats up and out. Exhaling when it's hard. And really lengthening through the knuckles. Extending the arm. Now, this is going to be hard to do with the same weights that you did the other exercises with. And that is okay. This one is hard. So maybe you do fewer reps, right? Or I don't know, maybe you have 2 sets of weights, or check it out. I'm just going to put my can down. What if I do it without weights? Yeah, I'll do 3 more. No weight. There I go. And releasing. All right. And we're going to roll ourselves up. So there's one side done. And now we're going to do the other side just with a different view, so you have something to follow along with. Again, remembering, the last few should be uncomfortable. They need to be a struggle. The first few, you want to feel like you're working hard, but in a good way, like it's going well. Okay, body is like a dart, eyes on the floor, abdominals zipped up, and now we just go elbow up and back. Right, so this is our row, traditional row, same idea. Again, energy through your feet, drawing the shoulder blades together, belly button to spine, and working a full range of motion, right? Remember, slower is better, right? You're in no hurry. We're moving like you're moving through peanut butter. All right, let's change it and do that high and wide one. So we rotate the arm so the palm faces the back, palm faces where your feet are, and then we pull the elbow up and out. Again, imagine you're a puppet and your puppet master is lifting you by your elbow. Your forearm is just dangling, not even doing anything. Exhaling when it's hard. Right. Belly button to spine. Lengthening from your crown all the way back to your toes. Right. You're in bed, but your whole body's awake. Let's do a couple more, 2 or 3. And then last one, we're going to change it for those reverse flies. So again, these are the hard ones. This is where you might change your weight. You might not be able to do as many depending what you're working with. These are the hard ones, but that's what we came here for. Okay, spreading your arms like you really want to give a giant hug to a tree. All right, think up and out. Again, your own range of motion. We want it to feel heavy, but not terrible, not awful, just hard work. Again, exhaling when it's hard. Make noise on that exhale. I promise it goes faster. And tucking the chin, right? Keeping the back of the neck long. Let's shoot for 3 more because I'm feeling a little tired now. I don't want you all to be lopsided if you're counting with me. And we're going to call this the last one. And then let's ditch the can or the weight, whatever you got, we'll leave it on the ground. Let's press ourselves up and back. And we're gonna do a few, we'll call them cats and cows, right? So we come onto all fours and we're just gonna arch the back and then tuck the tail, drop the head. All right, let's do another one, arching the back. And then tuck the tail, drop the head. And just really feel that openness, right? Through the back of the shoulders, around the center of your back. Think big curvy back. Pulling your belly button up to your spine. Imagine you're gonna pull your belly button through your body, out your back. All right. And there we go. So before we go out, let's give our shoulders a nice big shoulder roll. Let the shoulder blades drop down into your back pockets, tucking the chin. Right? Keep the back of the neck long. Feel the string on the crown of your head. And shoulders back and down. And you are all set. So just hold that posture for the rest of your lives. If you had any questions, drop them in the comments. And if you're into what we're doing, subscribe. It's going to help other people find our little classes. All right, have a great week. Thanks for coming by.